Hey beauties, morning to you. Good morning. So beautiful people, I decided that I would have watched the debates last evening. And I watched from the start to the finish. Alright, and when I say this, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being as truthful as possible. And I'm talking about both JLP and PNP. I given a negative 0 out of 0. Honestly, or maybe negative 100 out of 0. It was like political tribalism. You guys went to trace each other off. That's what happened. That is what I at one point Mrs. Garvey, Neita-Garvey, stated, is me wanna come for, but, and then she went and said what she was saying. That's all you guys came. You got an opportunity to find ways of jabbing each other in the nose and poking each other in the eyes and one big thumping at the teeth and pulling the tongue out and strangling each other with it. I don't know. You answered no question, really. Maybe the very second to last or last, you barely scraped the surface on both ends. Neither of the two did well. Neither of the two. I was grossly disappointed. Even the presentation, you could tell that you guys weren't that prepared because you said a lot without saying anything. A bunch of adjectives after adjectives, vitriol after vitriol, a few little nouns, and you just piece it together to create a conversation. That is why Mrs. Neita-Garvey ended up saying, because, and the other side probably could have said similar, because all you guys did was just throw fist fights. In a figurative sense. I was very, very disappointed. I hope that on Saturday when the next debate comes, it will be totally different. Please answer the questions. Jamaicans are already aware of what JLP does, what PNP had done, and probably still does. They're aware of it. They're aware of it, you know. So by saying this one is corrupt, this one did this one demitted office. Jamaicans are aware of that. What we want to hear is not promises. What is it? What is your comprehensive plan, you know, in terms of local government as it relates to the communities, to the people, helping with education in your little way, fixing the roads, dealing with the areas that falls under the auspices of local government. We don't need to hear say this is that and that is this rubbish. You guys were basically fist fighting, so to speak. A whole lot of I don't know what. Very disappointed. No wonder the lady had to make that comment. And I'm saying that I'm only using that because she was the only one who did it. The other side could have said similar. Me no say me wanna come for. Both sides. 0. Negative 100 out of 0. Negative 100 out of 0. I'm so sorry if you know, not trying to be offensive, not even trying to be rude. I kid you not. It was really distasteful and disheartening. You guys never really answered any question. If 12 questions were posited, or I'm just giving a number, you guys maybe barely scraped the surface of one. Maybe 1 point or 1.5, maybe, barely. You know that when it started out, I was bored. I said, oh my God, I'm gonna have to sit down for the next hour and change. And then it went off into comedy. It started out very lackluster, and then it went off into. I laughed. Honestly, it was a comedy session for me. I laughed. I put on a piece of laughing. Thank you still. Merry heart does good like a merry heart does good like medicine. But we're gonna keep it real this morning. Poor, honestly. When half a wheel and come again. I'm disappointed. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this message.